Hey everybody, this is Geoff Shannon with Inside Lacrosse. I'm here with Steve Jahelka, headed to Harvard. Steve played with Garden City this past year. Steve, well, first let's talk a little bit about your high school career. What were some of the highlights for you playing with Garden City?
Probably in the last 2 years, we had we've won 4 consecutive county championships, and that was huge because our conference on Long Island's pretty rough. And just be able to get off the island, win the Long Island championship my junior and senior year, and even though we got upended by James DeWitt both years, the journey to the state championship was awesome, and a lot of good times I'll never forget.
Steve, talk a little bit about Harvard. What was it about the school that kind of drew you to it, and who are you looking forward to play with when you get there?
Harvard, I think, is going in the right direction, meaning, their athletic program and the lacrosse team are really starting to get better and better every year, and they're starting to compete. Obviously, Harvard academics are unparalleled, and that's one of the things I wanted to get was a great education. But, I'm really excited to play up there with my buddy Brian Fisher and all the guys up there who just want to make the team better, and I think we're going to make a run at some big things when we get up there.
Talk a little bit about your game for people who haven't seen it yet. What are some of your strengths on the field?
I think one of the things that I've been quoted as being good at is communication, really just understanding defenses and offenses and what they're trying to do, and doing my best to, coordinate slide packages and whatnot. Aside from that, I think my clearing ability is one of my strengths as well. It's just my physical strength. Being able to throw guys pretty much where I want. And, I might not be the fastest guy, but my understanding of angles and stuff helps me a lot behind the cage.
What are some of the aspects of your game that you want to work on when you get to school and when you get prepared for the season?
I think just the big thing when we go to Harvard is going to be adjusting to the speed of the game. It happened when we got into high school, and the college game, you see it on TV, and I can only imagine what it feels like playing in it. And I think that the biggest challenge is going to be adjusting to the speed of the game. Everyone out there is quick. Everyone out there has great stick skills, and just being out there with the mentality that you're going to be playing like a high school all-star every time you line up and take the field is going to be a great challenge for me when I get up to Boston.
Steve, thank you very much for your time.